All right, so back to this. It's been a hot minute, probably close to like 2 weeks since I've done a Decay recording. What's funny enough is the game's on version 3.0.10. I don't know why they don't just go 3.1, but whatever. But so again, and where did we leave off, right? So we were on 3.0 again. Like, so the game's like updating pretty rapidly. It's minor shit, but it's like and the big thing is first off again, back from going home, right, where I wasn't recording. I did do a few recordings involving, Frontiers, right, as well as, the latest MLB episodes. There's one more that I'll end up watching. So I'll watch that tonight and then do a black screen on it, right? But, you know, oh, geez, the big thing there, with this is because now I got kind of a lot of stuff on my plate, in terms of like actually like recording and what I want to do for that. So like again, and as you can tell by this being Tacole, right? That's what I chose, as front and center of the priority, right? I'm gonna finish, Decay, right? And I had, funny enough, good thing I wrote it down so that I remembered, where is it? Jesus Christ. Hold on. So go to notes. Yeah, Andrew option dark. Really, the only thing I gotta do is because we're on the Andrew option path. I just want to go back to earlier, pick the dark room, and then see how that changes things, right? Maybe we got like a secret. Who knows? But the thing there is again, we're continuing on with this, right? And yeah, I mean, we have all these like saves from earlier as well, right? So, it's kind of nice, right? But again, but so this is what I'm gonna knock out, right? Next I think I'll do Frontiers. I'm just at this point now knowing that there's four more odds, I'm just gonna record Frontiers, right? I think that's better than me doing it because the problem is again, if I have to choose between doing that or recordings, right? It's a situation of like I might as well record, right? So I'm gonna record Frontiers. Have a Civ game going that I haven't continued, but I that's like again kind of backseat, like I can just continue that whenever. Also I'm gonna say that Reborn surprisingly has taken a backseat at least until I finish Frontiers. I think once I finish Frontiers, this and Frontiers I'm gonna get back and Reborn will be a priority. My issue is again, the big thing is I beat Samson, right? So kind of for me, that was my big thing. Now that that's taken care of, kind of whatever happens, happens, right? But it's like because you beat Samson, it's something to where it's like that's really kind of the main thing. And yeah, I mean, I just got kind of a lot, on the plate in terms of recordings, but it is something to where basically what's gonna come down to, or what I'll say, right, is just kind of deal things as they again. This one I'm mostly worried because I don't want to get like spoilered. Frontiers has been out for 3 years, but I still want to record it, and it has the NVIDIA recording, so it should be fine there. And then again, yeah, Reborn I can just continue on. But so where exactly were we? Oh yeah, so it was the train tracks that opened, right? If I recall, we can go this way. Oh. Or was it that room? It was the room on the top left, I think. So there we go. Is this the last? Oh, there's Ashley. What the fuck? Could say got did not even know. All right, I was gonna say place. Was that the right thing? What? I don't even know what's going on. I was gonna say I don't think I was supposed to place these things there. Um, is this the nail gun? Yep. So this is like, don't fucking place anything. So damn, because I was gonna say this is a compilation of like basically all the things and stuff that we killed, right, or used to kill. You know, got limbs, got a cap. Do we just need to place like everything on? Is that what's holy? What the hell? I'm just gonna place, so the marshmallows I feel like is correct. So this is cap. I feel like this one's gonna be, cap limb head. I feel like, is this relevant at all? Yeah, I have no clue what I'm doing here. My hoping is I just kind of need to throw down everything, throw the head. Oh, it won't take the limb. So limbs must be for these two then, right? And then this one I feel like has to be the card keys, right? And then this is the gun and then the nail gun. Oh, so that opened, and then yeah, we're gonna go pull out whatever. Yeah, give me those flowers. I was gonna say I don't even remember her name. I was gonna say these choices literally don't matter. Sure. Damn, you know. And again, yeah, he's just the thing is he's making excuses. Because realistically, the only one that's just and again, did I don't know if I ever ended up doing that black screen, but again, it's something to where really the only one that was justifiable were the ones in their apartment. Like if that like complex, so killing the cultist, the neighbor or whatever, right? Those were really the only ones that are justifiable, right? Nina, no, that was not like you say I was an accident dog, like that doesn't excuse it. And then what would you call it? Obviously, killing the parents, So and then the hitman, yeah. Yeah, the campers, Andrew on normal graves. Damn, so this is everybody. I was gonna say, damn, we so are we supposed to what are we supposed to do with all these? Still life painting? I was gonna say we setting up the feast, So what? What am I missing? Well, unfortunately, that's stuck on the ground, so we're not getting that anywhere. I was gonna say, yeah, there's Dad's head goes there though. Well, I mean, you're not again. That's the thing. You're not speaking to like the same demon, you know. Damn. A feast for Leyley. It's time to go. Also, what I was gonna say, what's so yeah, it's time to eat. So what's on the TV? Yeah, I ain't reading all that. What the hell? Resident Evil ass setup, I'm not gonna lie, I'd still fuck up a kid. Yeah, it's like, damn, now it's the present day one. This is the ending where he beats her. It's like, all right, yeah, Lord knows what the hell. So are we supposed to just walk out? Like, is that what's going on? Yeah, it's like, why'd they change his name? I was gonna say the terrifying demon. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I don't know what you want me to do. Like, bitch, like, damn, I was saying, fucking Bro, I was gonna say the plot twist being the demon's actually Ashley, you know. Lord, all right, giving some bullshit name. I was gonna say you say that as if it matters, you know. All right, yeah, you know, we gotta say final goodbyes before we leave. Nope, let's just hop through. You gotta be kidding me. Survived? Hello? What? I'm so confused. What? Dude, brother. All right. Also, hold on a second. So, because I was under the impression that episode 4 was basically, or like, burial was going off of a different fucking route than this. So if, oh my God. So if this is, and also I was like stupidly close to the end, but that's what's confusing me. So if this doesn't continue, I don't even know. Anyway, regardless, so where were we at? So I think it was this file. Okay, no, I think it was this file. Okay. No, no, no. It was before this, right? Damn, so he never actually kills her, that stuff. But and again, so hold on, bitch, can I get through this bullshit? So again, here's the issue and problem, right? Dude, I feel like this game, like, there's no way the routes need to be this complicated. So we've gotten two endings, right? Also, I don't think was there anything more in the vision room? Is this one different? I was gonna say, is this new? Till this person, what, Ashley? Like, oh, and again, were these the phone calls, right? And again, I was gonna say, like, Jane, Jane is really like the best character in this, right? Unironically, like. And yeah, I mean, Jane is like on again. That's why I said, like, and what's funny enough is it did seem like he was actually debating, you know, like again, he was actually debating, like, so this is seemingly at roughly the same time where, like, again, because we saw the transition from like their high school days or era through into the present into episode 1. So again, it seemed like before like the start of that quarantine or whatever, it seemed like honestly like he may have actually, like, it seemed like that was what kind of did it because it seemed like he was like actually debating like making a choice, right? So this is seemingly happening at roughly that exact same time, right? It's just unfortunate that he chose Ashley, right? Because again, he could have always just like stayed here. Okay, but again, that's why it's like because Jane's 100% right. Like, Andrew really needed to make a choice and he failed to, right? So, and I mean, like, I feel, dude, there's no, like, come on. I mean, obviously, Andrew knows it's Ashley because there's no way he's like stupid enough to know it's not her. Like, from high school. But to be, again, that's the issue, right? Because that's the issue, right? Some like high school rumor, it's like, all right, dude, like, so be it. It's just a fucking rumor mill, right? But this is something where it's like, I mean, dude, like, you know, like you're in college now, right? You're off on your own doing like, the rumor mills like aren't a fucking thing. Those aren't like relevant at this point, right? So now it's on you to actually just, shut the shit down, right? You know. And so I know some people are gonna dog on Andrew here for getting like aggressive with her. But again, it's also like that's not really the issue, more so than just fucking, like again, the fact that he's not shutting the shit. He 100% knows it's Ashley, right? That's why it's like, damn, what the fuck? All right, damn. Oh, dude, this fucking demon's still playing with that. So again, like let's think about this logically, right? So this is kind of, you know. So this is my thing, right? So right now we found one ending. We found an ending. And that was the ending of again, you just choose Andy and you become Ashley's bitch, right? It's seemingly continuing on the path that we're on in part four. So again, the question is there anything else? I think the most likely case. So again, and this is the choice that actually matters because saying this, it doesn't continue on. You have to say fuck that, right? So yeah, and again, so what we're doing is, and yeah, I was gonna say I don't think it matters who we fucking take it from, right? So, and yeah, so it's gonna be kind of annoying simply because we're gonna basically need to backtrack through the entire. But again, I'm hoping that it's not that as deep as it is. Like, Damn Demon's like this ass of it. I'm like, that's got to be kind of crazy, you know? And yes, he just kills him. Yeah, whole let's get to the point we don't need to watch these two argue, right? But again, like, so it's a question of does going through that black door actually make a difference? Um, so what are we doing? All right, yeah, we again we're so but my because I'm thinking logically whether or not you choose the black, room, like I don't think will make a difference. I think most likely it won't make a difference. At least in terms like the main story. Screwdriver, some baking soda. So baking soda first and then vinegar. So vinegar should be in the kitchen, right? Yeah, baking soda or bake. Geez, why did I say? So baking soda first and then vinegar, because last time we fucked it up. Yeah, and then I was gonna say, where are these? The gloves are somewhere here, right? Oh, they're right here. Give me that shit. Let's see. Hello, you gonna help or like you're just gonna sit there? let's see, oh yeah, and then we just gotta collect, then yeah, what we do is we throw them in the fireplace, right? And then don't we blend some shit up and then put them in the toilet, right? What I'll probably do for this part is just go until we have, let's see. So yeah, we need to get the everything from the garden, right? So, there we go. Should be good. Damn, give me all that shit. Then what are we doing here? So, probably. I mean, and then it might be another like part or two before we actually get to where again, but like because that first ending came by pretty quickly. So we're basically gonna need to go through like the rest of again. I chances are it's not gonna make a difference, but that's like simply because in that ending we go through that door. That's why it's like I don't think, and again, I don't think anything else would be like relevant. What are we doing? All right, so we just gain rid of what are we doing? I'm gonna be honest, I kind of wasn't paying attention. Yeah, we're just chucking it and yeah, we're just like throwing that shit out there. Yeah, now we're Andrew. And then yeah, what I forgot. What do we do with these? Where's the I was gonna say, do we flush them down? Again, I always forget at this point, right? What exactly? Oh, she's right here, right? Give me them teeth. Because yeah, then this is where we go to that let's see. Yeah, and then we go clean, and then I think after this is when we actually go through there. Give me the mop. What? Oh, give me this. And get rid of these little runes. Let's see. So, oh yeah, candle's going here. Let's see. So, oh my God. I was gonna say, should have saved. It's whatever. I mean, it's close enough to where it doesn't really matter. So, again, and here's what I'm gonna do, right? So, Shoot, is it actually earlier? I don't think so, because I think unless I'm mistaken, right? But I didn't read all that. So again, I don't exactly recall where again, but I think it's in this sequence. Oh, what? Oh, yeah, fucking hello. So yeah, it is correct, right? So and then again, because what we do here is, what? I was gonna say, give me the board. And then what we do is here we go place that down there. Oh yeah, and then I forgot we got to do something like this. Yeah, I don't know why I took that off, knowing that I would just need to reinsert that. I was gonna say, why'd the key just respawn there? But because yeah, this is where. So this is all right. This is where again, kind of I question is does the door we choose at this point have any impact on the story at all, right? Besides just whatever like cutscene. And yeah, where is that dark key, right? Because I honestly don't really, or I guess we already had the dark key, right? So, there shouldn't be. So yeah, we already have the dark key, right? So again, we went through the white one, right? But so we're going through here. Oh, so does this make literally zero difference? Am I stupid? So, so I guess maybe like maybe this is it, right? You know, um, because again, the issue with this, right? And then this is where you go here. So I guess that's it, right? I mean, again, because if you think, and let me look at, because Steam Achieves are usually a good like sign. Because here's the thing, right? Because it feels like there should be more. Yeah, let me go to Steve Achieves. So I have 11 out of 19 achieves as of now, and I can see summoned an unknown entity, found a time capsule, reached the deadest of dead ends end. So there's another fucking ending out there somewhere. Win at tag. There's shots and such ending. So again, so there's like, so I don't know what I might do because again, there's two more endings out there that we can get in this version of Decay. And again, I like part one, I have no idea how to get them. But so one thing we did disconnect because I don't know why I thought that would lead to something extra, but who knows? But again, it's like, so there's seemingly two endings. So what I'm thinking we do is I'm just gonna end this part here, right? I'm gonna look up how to get the endings and just get them, and then we know where it continues off in part. Again, in part, I guess burial, right? So yes, we'll see with that. But again, I feel like that's best for now. And then that way it's like I don't need to worry about this. I don't need to worry about just finding them. So I can just play it, right? But with that, don't really much else say. So yep, that's it for this one. See you in the next one.